And we've got 4 acts left, and these guys have travelled all the way down from lovely Scotland for this. So we need to give them loads of love and support. Welcome to the stage, the first act, the Glasgow Kid, everybody!
I know what you're thinking. It's me, the love child of Machine Gun Kelly and Jack Black. Lots been happening lately. Has anybody seen that new Batman movie that came out? I read this amazing news story where it was a guy watching the Batman released a live bat into the cinema while they were playing it, and they had to shut the movie down for a while. And based on that information alone, I can't wait until The Flash comes out. I'll tell you a little bit about myself, though. I am a queer autistic comedian, or as Twitter likes to say, a brave, inspiring role model. The only thing brave about me is that I willingly choose to live in a town called Renfrew, but there that is. For those of you who don't know Renfrew, I can sum it up pretty well, right? No other town in the world do I think you can see a screaming heroin addict banging on about how they don't want a vaccine because they don't want to live their life controlled by a substance. But enough about my gran, let's get on with the show. Obviously, being autistic, a lot of things are very different for me. I'm often used as the subject when people want to talk about vaccines. Say, we don't want to vaccinate our kids because we don't want to give them autism. But if that's true, what's going to happen when I take a vaccine? Is this going to become my superhero origin story? Am I about to join the fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe? But that'd be quite a great superhero, eh? Autism boy. Leaps tall buildings in a single bound because he doesn't like being touched by strangers. Obviously, a lot of other things are different for me. Dating, while autistic, is quite intense. I was with my partner the other day, and she goes to me and she says, "All right, tell me I'm naughty. And I've seen all the romantic movies. I know exactly what to do in this situation." So I sweep her off her feet, carry her up the stairs, and I stick her on the naughty corner for half an hour. Thankfully that numbed her arse, so she was down to do anal afterwards. You know what else I did recently? I also dated a trans girl. I think dating a trans girl is a bit like pineapple on pizza, in the sense that I get a lot of opinionated cunts telling me what they think about it. What else has been happening? Fucking hell. Celebrities, I think, have gotten very out of touch lately, and I found this out during COVID. Like, does anybody remember that Gal Gadot video where she was singing Imagine with a bunch of other celebrities, trying to raise people's spirits during a pandemic? I think the only spirit that she raised was John Lennon's. To remind her that as a former Israeli army woman, her singing a song about world peace is a bit like Vladimir Putin telling you how much he likes chicken Kiev. What else is in that? Well, as you can probably guess, right, the Glasgow Kid, that's a stage name. And that's because growing up, I thought celebrities having stage names was the coolest thing ever. Until I realised Kevin Spacey is probably a stage name. Because I reckon when he was at those parties with those teenage boys, they were like, "Kevin Spacey." When the news broke out about him, I was on this nerd blog, right, and this guy was so upset in the comment section because Kevin Spacey was his first choice to play Dr. Octopus in the new Spider-Man movies. Surely the last thing Kevin Spacey needs is tentacles. But also, being queer comes with its own challenges. They just brought teaching queer stuff back in Scottish schools. A lot of people up in Scotland, especially my parents, get very antsy about it. Me, I'm fine. I'm just glad that it's no longer being taught by the janitor. But, another thing that really hurts, being a queer person is J.K. Rowling. Her coming out as a massive transphobe, that really hurt me because I was a huge Harry Potter fan growing up. But I don't bother arguing with transphobic Harry Potter fans. There's no point. There's a beautiful irony in being told your gender's not real by people with proud Hufflepuff on their bios. All right, I just got the red light. That's the end of my time. So let's do some more J.K. Rowling jokes and get this thing rolling, shall we? Do you think when J.K. Rowling goes for a pregnancy test, she brings a sorting hat? I actually heard that she turned down a cameo in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban because they didn't want to cast a trans person to play her boggarts. And we always thought J.K. Rowling based Hermione Granger off herself. But I've discovered recently, it's actually Moaning Myrtle. A screaming banshee stuck in the past peeking at genitals in a bathroom. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been the Glasgow Kid. Thanks very much.
Glasgow Kid, everybody!